Today is a beautiful day. Wow. Because we're surrounded by beautiful people. All right. So I would like to welcome the candidates for Miss Earth 2024. Let's start with Miss Australia 2024, Jessica Lane. Hi, Jessica.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, doing great.
Lovely.
Especially now.
Absolutely. Well, as are we. Thank you so much for having us here today. It's such an honor. We're so welcomed here in the beautiful Philippines.
The pleasure is all ours as a Philippine nation. All right. Susunod po, Miss Earth Cabo Verde. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Cabo Verde 2024, Miss Jasmine Jergensen.
Hello. Thank you. Nice to meet you. I'm so happy to be here. So excited. I've always wanted to come to the Philippines.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Why is it so? What's the reason?
When I was little, there used to be this woman. She's called Mary Grace, and she used to work for my parents in our hotel.
Ah,
so
really?
she used to live with us, and she was Filipina.
Wow.
And I used to spend a lot of time with her. So now, after 12 years, I'm finally gonna see her again.
Wow. Are you planning to meet her one of these days?
Yes, she's not in the Philippines yet. She's in Australia, but she's gonna come back on
Okay.
the 22nd. So we're arranging to meet each other.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, third candidate naman from Miss Earth Netherlands 2024, Faylinn Pattileamonia. Can I call you Faye na lang? Can I call you Faye for short?
Yes, of course you can. Mabuhay Philippines. Hi everyone. Very excited to be here. Yes,
Thank you very much. These are the girls for Miss Earth 2024. Ayan. Okay, let's talk about the Philippines. How is it so far? Being here in the Philippines. Let's talk about your experiences, your expectations for the Filipino people and the country itself, Philippines.
Well, as I told you, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I'm really loving the experience.
Yeah.
Filipino people are very warm, welcoming, and the weather for me is not that hot as most of the people were asking me how do I feel, because in my country is like almost the same. And I think what has been like struggling with is just like the jet lag, is it's like now at 9-hour difference.
9 hours.
But besides that, everything's perfect. I'm loving the experience, the food and everything. It's all that I wanted.
Wow. How many days are you in the Philippines now?
This is like my 5th day.
Fifth day.
Yeah, then I'm gonna stay through all the coronation night, and then I'm gonna stay an extra 5 day with
Okay.
my parents.
Have you been around, roam around like here in Metro Manila?
Not really.
Have you tried the famous, what do you call that? The balut?
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 Oh my
Yes.
god, I've heard about it so much, and I'm going to try it.
Promise?
I promise. I'll post it on my Instagram trying it, because
Trying it is like trying to eat it.
no, I think I'm gonna like it because I'm very open with food. So I've never tasted like any food that I don't like. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it.
Aside from balut, what else? We have pansit. Pansit?
I tried this tambarina juice, which was really interesting because
What's that?
Tambarine juice.
Tamarind.
Yeah, and
Tamarind juice.
we also have it in my country, so it's really
Oh.
interesting. We say it tambarina.
Tambarina.
Yeah.
Tambarina juice.
Yes.
Okay, how about you, miss? How do you find the Philippines?
Oh, I'm finding it absolutely incredible. For starters, most of my team is from here and it feels like home. I feel like part of the family.
Oh, really?
But,
That's great.
oh, it's so incredible. Everyone is so welcoming. We went to a dinner party last night and I felt like I was home. Because similarly to you, Lovely, I've wanted to come here for most of my life.
Yeah.
My best friend in high school, she was born and raised in Manila
Ooh.
and then moved to Australia with her family. And we grew up very close. She's actually the reason I have short hair. She was
really?
diagnosed. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she was diagnosed with cancer at a very young age. So I shaved my hair completely off for the world's greatest shave, raising nearly $10,000 for charity and donating 4 wigs. So her family was very grateful to me for that, and I really felt very connected to her and her extended family over here in the Philippines. So it kind of feels like coming home.
Okay.
It's really beautiful.
Okay, let's talk about balut. Are you looking forward to taste our balut here in the Philippines?
My priority is the fruit, I think.
The fruit?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to get my hands on as many mangoes as I can.
Mangoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have them in Australia, but I've heard that they're quite incredible here. So I'm very excited.
I can attest to that.
Oh,
I like
beautiful.
mangoes also. Okay, yes. What's your name again?
Faylinn Pattileamonia.
Faylinn.
Yes.
Okay, how do you find the Philippines? Philippines, the culture, the place?
Really exciting. So it's a little bit similar to my culture because I'm half Indonesian, and the people are very warm, very heartwarming, and that's also in my culture. And you know what they say? It's more fun in the Philippines. And now I truly see
it is.
that it indeed is more fun in the Philippines.
And looking forward to what? To enjoy the scenery, the food.
The food, yes, I'm vegetarian, so balut not for me.
it's out of the question.
But out of the question, but the fruits, I'm also really excited to try everything. Yes,
And mangoes also.
mangoes
said.
for sure. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the Miss Earth 2024, which will happen on November 9. Let's talk about it. You want to share something about the pageant, madam?
I'm really excited. My parents are going to be here
really?
to give the support.
Okay.
Yes, I think one of my managers are also going to be here. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to give my best. And it's going to also my first international pageant. So
That's your first. This is your
yeah,
first.
This is my
Oh,
first
okay.
international pageant.
Okay. Let's talk about. Let's focus on the. What do you call that? Advocacy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your advocacy.
Okay, so my advocacy focus, it's kind of like getting mental health and environment protection combined.
Okay.
Because I feel like in order for you to protect nature, you need to feel connected to it. You need to understand it. And what people sometimes don't really know is that being connected to nature is actually very good for your mental health. I say this because I had a really close parent. Had two attempted suicide. So
that's sad.
I focus on mental health really much. And then the other part of like protecting nature was when I moved to Denmark, and I was like away because in my country we are very surrounded by nature. So I didn't give it like so much value. Only when I moved to like a big city that I saw how much you need it for your mental health, and how some people sometimes don't really feel connected to it because they don't live in it. So I think those both combine, like when you see nature and like you feel connected to it, only then you're like empowered to protect it.
Wow. So this taste of Miss Earth 2024. It's like a question and answer portion, nah? How about Miss Australia? Let's focus on the advocacy.
Absolutely. So if we're starting off with the advocacy, mine is actually titled Dress for Tomorrow. Back home in Australia, I'm a journalism student aiming to be an environmental journalist when I graduate and a national journalist on a TV broadcast. But
Wow.
yeah, and in my free time, I'm a fashion model. And being a model can be quite difficult to stay true to your morals because you're constantly being offered opportunities.
Yeah.
But I am very firm in my beliefs that sustainable fashion is the most important fashion, and that by being environmentally preservative, we can feel as beautiful as we can be on the outside. So Dress for Tomorrow is the establishment of the fashion choices that you make today impact the future generations and the future of our planet. In Australia, the average person goes through 15 kilograms of discarded clothing per year. 85% of this ends up in landfill. This is, to me, outrageous. And Australia isn't the worst in the world. It gets significantly more destructive than that. So if people just shop sustainably, recycle their clothing, reuse items, it would have a massive difference on our CO2 emitters. So Dress for Tomorrow is my advocacy.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep.
I think beauty should be deep.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Miss Netherlands.
Yes.
Let's talk about your advocacy.
Of course. Yes, my advocacy is about the dire states of our marine life here in Netherlands, but also globally. Seals are dying because of our careless waste, and fish ingest microplastics who make their way up through our food chain and onto our plates. So, inspired by our Dutch inventor Bojan Slat, we know that innovative solutions are within our reach to clean our oceans. But however, However, he cannot do this alone. So I want to spread awareness about this subject, to champion recycling efforts, to reduce our plastic consumption, to create a more safer and healthier Mother Earth, not just for our future generation, but also for the incredible creatures that call our Mother Earth home. So,
Wow. We talked about advocacies, and the tone of the talk became too serious, no? All right, let's talk about light things. Would you like to invite the people in the Philippines, and we're also broadcasting all over the world through our digital channels? Go ahead, madam.
Again, sorry?
You want to invite the people to watch the grand coronation of Miss Earth, and it's also being it will be broadcast live here on Leo Channel 23, and the invitation. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm going to invite you all to see us. I think Miss Earth is a very different pageant because it focused very on environmental issue. I think that is very important. So come see us all on 9th of November.
9th, yeah.
9th of November for the big show.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. I think it is really important, this pageant. I myself believe it will be my last one, and it is my first international pageant. I'm so proud to represent my beautiful country in this competition that is predominantly about environmental advocacy. I think that caring about the environment inherently makes you a more kind and compassionate person. And I see that today even with these beautiful women sitting next to me. And I can't wait to grace the stage with all of them representing our countries proudly on November 9th. So please come along. It's going to be a show to remember.
Yeah, that's great. Go ahead.
I agree. Miss Earth gives us the opportunity to combine our powers as Earth warriors to create such a bigger platform and give more awareness about the environmental issues. So I'm very grateful.
That's great. I have a very interesting additional question. It came from one of our cameramen. Yeah. He's asking about your love life, if you have a boyfriend or not. You first.
Well, in the moment, I don't. So
In a moment, for this particular moment.
No. Like in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're
I'm
single.
I'm single. Yes.
Oh, ready to mingle now. Okay. How about you, Miss Australia?
Well,
Are you single? Ready to mingle?
I can't give everything away on the first date. You'll have to wait and see. The competition is long. Lots of interviews still to come.
Okay. Okay.
I am single. I'm an independent woman right now, and I am exploring everything. And I'm
The guy who asked that guy. Better address the answer to him, because he's one of our cameramen is asking. He's just texted me. Go ahead.
I'm single for now.
Single for now. Okay, thank you very much, girls. Maraming salamat. Can you say salamat? Salamat means thank you.
Yes.
Salamat po.
Yan, salamat po. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Don't forget, it's gonna be on November 9. Anong venue natin? Sa Okada, Manila. It's in Okada, Manila, November 9, and you'll be watching that in over at Leo Channel 23, that's live, and also on DWIZ News TV, and all the updates, all the news, interviews, the coverages will be covered by Aliw Broadcasting Corporation, DWIZ Manila, DWIZ News FM regional stations, and our FM station, which is our home radio 97.9. Once again, thank you very much, girls. Thank you very much for gracing this morning and for making this guys very happy this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much.
Thank
The
you.
pleasure is ours.